You know what I'm saying? What you lot saying? Another video on the second channel. You get me? This is the channel where I'm about to just post a lot. Like, you guys are gonna see me all the time. Like, you know, the main channel, it takes ages to get documentaries out, things like that. Big reminder to sub up to this channel. Once we get 50 subs, we're gonna be able to live stream, and that way I'll be able to talk to you guys directly. If you guys wanna ask me about anything, you know, whether it's self-improvement advice, dating advice, yeah, just make sure to sub up. So if we get 50, we can finally be able to live stream and things like that. I know a lot of you found the incel video. I think that's where a lot of traction would be coming if you guys do come from this or any video on my main channel. But yeah, make sure to sub up. But today, one of the things I wanted to talk about, yeah, was as I was on my way back from my morning run, right? I was just scrolling on my phone, right, when I was on the bus back, because like I ran for like 30-40 minutes, so I was quite far distance from my house, and I couldn't be bothered to run all the way back. I'm not that level yet. So I was on the bus, I was just scrolling on Instagram as you do. And I do want to mention that Instagram is not a good justification in terms of real life. Like, the things that you'll see on Instagrams, the opinions that will be stated on Instagram, they don't really represent real life. Real life is not like that. Most people do not think like that. But I still think it was very interesting. So one of the videos I ended up seeing, right, was this girl talking about how she does not want to build with men, right? Like, let's say, you know, you're on your grind, right? I'm assuming a lot of you lot, you guys may be on your grind. You guys may be wanting to do something with your life. You guys might have goals, ambitions. Maybe you want to go to uni, wherever that might be. Yeah, like, she was basically just saying, like, I'm not about to build with a man. I'm not about to invest my time and energy into a man, things like that. And the thing is, yeah, the attitude that she was talking about it was very much, what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? And, you know, one of the comments she made that actually caused me to even make this video was, she said, or one of the comments, I think it was either she made or I saw in the comments, was somebody mentioned how men, when men get with women, they don't want to build the woman up, right? They don't want to invest in a woman. They don't want to level her up. So why should they, as women, see a man who's maybe not completely financially there? You get me? Now, me personally, I'm not going to advocate that any man should be, you know, dating when they're completely financially broke or whatever. But, you know, life has stages and things like that. But yeah, so one of the main points the girl made was just like, oh yeah, men would never build up a woman. Men would never do this. And the thing I find very funny about that is just the fact that, like, dating has turned very much into what can I get, right? Because me personally, when I heard that, I thought of my last relationship. I thought of the things that, you know, I've kind of my philosophy towards life and things like that. And this doesn't just have to do with dating. This is to do with friendship, so many things. But I just feel like people nowadays, yeah, they're just so focused on what you could take. Like, me personally, if I date somebody and they have big dreams and they have ambitions, and, you know, they have small deficiencies here and there, maybe they're not at their ideal body weight. Not saying that I would necessarily date someone I wasn't attracted to, but let's say they wanted to hit certain goals for themselves or whatever. I would invest all my time, not all my time, but I would invest, you know, a good amount of my time and resources to help that person, because at the end of the day, that's my person, and I would expect the same thing. I feel like nowadays everyone's just focused, dating wise, on what can I get. Even the red pill side, if you look at the men's side, you know, all these guys are talking about some, oh, she should be able to cook, clean, she should be able to have this, 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 have this. And it's like, on the women's side, they're like, yeah, my man needs to be rich, da 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 da. And it's just a bunch of people just like, it's just a bunch of yapping, to be honest with you, bro. Like, it's like, these people will all have all these expectations and demands and things like that. I just think, like, are you man actually dating, like, or getting into these relationships to be happy, or do you just want to use someone, or do you just want to have the status of it? Like, do you actually care about these people? Because it's a thing where it's like, it feels like nowadays the idea of, like, true love in terms of, like, actually wanting to be with someone, Obviously, not saying that you should just be with someone who's a bum or who doesn't benefit your life, but being with somebody and you guys know that no matter what, through good and bad, you guys can work it out. You guys can overcome a lot of things. You guys can go through struggles. And it's like, I don't really get that vibe anymore when I go on social media. And obviously, social media is not the end or be all. Like, everyone knows, like, when it comes to social media, it's not a reflection of real life. It's not a reflection of, you know, the type of things that you will encounter in real life. But it's just interesting to think about, innit? Because it's like, some people do take social media seriously. Some people do take this seriously. And some people are getting their standards dating wise from all these Instagram reels and posts and things like that. And bro, this next generation is it's just cooked, bro. It's so cooked. It's so cooked, man. It's like people said fuck love and just said, yo, what can I get from this person? How can I use this person? How can this person benefit me? Do you get me? It's just cooked. It's so cooked. It don't make no sense whatsoever. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people, when they like I said, when you stay on social media, when you stay on them things, it will discourage you, man. I can't lie, it discourages me, and I'm one of those people who knows, like, for a fact, like, I know this, bro. Like, my real life interactions with the opposite sex, or my real life interactions in general, are just so much more positive. Do you get me? There's so much more happiness, there's so much more positivity in real life. But you'll just be scrolling on Instagram on some shit, and you'll just see some negative shit, man, and you'll just be thinking like, rah, people actually think like this? And it's like, people don't think like that, but it's like, it's just mad, the amount of just negativity, the amount of just hate, the amount of just fuckery, man. Just fuckery. Like, how many guys have podcasts nowadays chatting out their arse? Do you get me? And to be honest, this is going to be the only, like, thing I'm going to talk about dating on this second channel. Is pretty much just going to be this video. The next videos I'm going to be talking is all going to be self-development, self-improvement, things like that, you know, helping you guys out directly. Obviously, if you guys do have dating advice that you guys want, like, let's say, like, when we hit them 50 subs, so we can actually start streaming, like, let's say I'm streaming, like, a YouTube stream, one of the guys asked me for dating advice, I'll give it. But in general, that's not going to be the focus, man, because it's just like, I feel like when you over focus on dating and things like that, bro, it just turns into this rabbit hole of you just saying some outrageous shit, man. Like, just chatting out your arse just for the sake of views and attention and things like that. And I feel like especially, yeah, like, bro, like, we just gotta focus on ourselves. You get me? There's a time for everything. Obviously, I'm not saying you, man, can't chat to things. I'm not saying that you can't be in a relationship, because that's one of the things that I'm hearing as well. Like, as a guy, you shouldn't even be in a relationship if you're not where you need to be. And I don't think so, man. If a girl really likes you, she really sees, like, okay, this is a guy that can actually pattern up. He can take care of me, you know, or I like him or whatever. Like, I just like him, bro, she's gonna be with you. You get me? You shouldn't just listen to social media like that. But I just mean focus on yourself in terms of, like, yes, dating is one aspect of life, but in general, man, we should just try and level up. Every day level up, you get me? So yeah, man, that's just that, man. Don't take social media too seriously. You get me? Don't take these girls who have unrealistic standards too seriously. Women, I'm probably not gonna have any female viewers, but if I do, don't take these men who chat out their arse too seriously online. You get me? Find people in real life, connect with people in real life, and yeah, man, that's it.